Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2, where we are playing the glorious Kingdom of Siam. We have achieved sort of a local hegemony with 3 northern allies, or puppets, and 2 southern ones. So we are currently sitting in a very good spot. We have Yunnan, we have Dainam, we have Burma, we have Johora, and we have Atex. But what are we going to do today? Well, that's the question. I kind of think that what we might really strive to do here is reduce our infamy, because we have good spot for that. After which we might want to go and take over Jambi, which is our southern neighbor, so that the Dutch can't take it. And then maybe we could go after Kalimantan and Kutai. This of course is possible because we have achieved alliance with Great Britain, which is awesome and is going to help us quite a lot. But we shouldn't, be too bold. We should keep at it and make sure we improve some of the relations that we have with our neighbors, like France and the Dutch, and we'll prepare for a conflict with them eventually. Currently we're researching bolt action rifles, then I guess we're gonna go with steel breech-wielded artillery, and we might look into industry again. I'm thinking iron railroad and organic chemistry might be good bets. Maybe also central bank money bill printing might be pretty good. We could use the extra cash, though we're doing fine on taxes. But the world has quite different problems. There has been a huge number of... Oh my god, Great Britain, what the hell is happening here? Okay, well, Great Britain is not doing well. Who are these? Freikorps, fascist! Zachary Cochrane, and here we have more fascists and more fascists and more oh, they're having a fascistic uprising, and a militant socialist and British fascists. Well, this goes well with our theme. I wanted to speak about how the world is completely fucked up, because we have Spain and we have Prussia and we have Switzerland. And I think other nations too. I don't know, Ireland? Yeah, Ireland. Not Scandinavia, but these 4 nations are creating sort of a communistic paradise, while Russia, believe it or not, is a democracy now. The same incredibly weird situation happened in the North America, where we have United States of America, a democratic secondary power, together with Free States of America, which are also democracy. But there's People's Confederacy, which is a proletarian dictatorship. Then you have Mexico, the great power, independent British Columbia, British Canada, Quebec, Canada, and this is Newfoundland, independent too. Oh, Denmark is also a proletariat dictatorship. Oh, that's so cool. What is this? Lübeck, a democracy. Oh my god, Lübeck is an independent city, but it's a democracy, like a like a little speck of democracy with 8,000 people, completely enveloped by proletariat dictatorships. Hanover is okay. Do we have more? No, I don't think so. Romania is okay. Serbia is okay. Poland, Austria-Hungary, Montenegro. Well, Algeria and Tunis. Algeria is actually civilized. Morocco is also civilized. They managed to survive somehow, and they are currently neighboring the Spanish African colonies. France is also not a communistic state, so that's kind of interesting. Let's hope that Great Britain won't turn into a fascistic powerhouse. That would really be weird. And I haven't looked into South America in a while. As Ecuador, Colombia, Peru, nothing super weird here. Bolivia and Argentina. We have Chile. The Patagonian Falkland Islands are British. Chile has Easter Island, okay, and Tahiti. Who owns Tahiti? France. Okay, well, nothing super weird there. Australia, Russian Oceania. Okay, I didn't notice that. But other than that, everything seems to be fine. So I think we can start our session and hope to do what is right. Now to annex Jambi, we need to justify a war, and to make them our protectorate, which means basically annex them, we need to be able to incur a 15 points infamy penalty. So I think we're gonna go all the way down to 10 and see how we do. Oh my god, what is up with... Well, British have lost control most of eastern India, as it seems. And there are all these. What the game tell us? Indian nationalists, okay. Fighting in Hyderabad and losing, it seems. Yeah, they lost. There's a... Wow, this is all screwed. I guess being allied with the British will give us a new outlook on things. So how many units do they have? They have no one in British Asia. And they have barely anyone in the British India. I don't see any British troops there. I think their military rule is kind of screwed. Yeah, they have 70 military power, but I'm thinking most of them are probably... Well, no. They have one little dinky army here trying to protect London together with this even dinkier army here. But yeah, it seems like they are protecting London fairly well. The fascists weren't able... Oh, now they did take... they took Cardiff and they took... What is this? Holyhead, Wales. Controlled by British fascists, war-torn. Damn. Okay, that's what you get for being all fascistic-like. We have maximum education running. Let's increase the investment into... Okay, we can't invest more into military. But the administration 65%, it's okay. And I think we went... Oh, we have a debt. I didn't know that. Mail bead bills. A bank run. Okay, we had this one already. Let's go with we must not the whims of profiteers. Okay, I'm gonna try to lower tax to 40% for the poor guys, but I don't think that's gonna work. Telegraph coordination. By controlling units by communicating and sending orders by telegraph, the operational speed of units and decision making increased vastly. Nice, supply consumption lowered. And infantry and other units discipline plus 20%. That's actually perfect for us. I'd really like to know if they will be... Oh my god, what the fuck just happened? British fascists? Is that all fish? No, that's British communists. Yeah, British communists uprising. So there's a fascistic and communistic uprising, and communists are sieging London, so I think they might be able to take it over. Okay, bolt action rifles are done. Now let's go with... How much for the army? That's 7,956. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go with steel breechwood artillery first. Actually, no. Let's go with central bank. That's it's not cheaper, but you know, tax efficiency is good. Then we're gonna go with militant. Oh my god, more rebels! Militant socialists. Okay, well this is... Yeah, this is what's gonna happen to your nation if you're not careful. And... not careful at all, I would say. Okay, London has been taken. We have upper house rearranged and signal detachments. At this point, separate signal detachments were added to divisions, vastly increasing their communications. Good. Armies have increased organization, engineers have more organization, but supply consumption has been increased as well. William Cunningham. Cunningham was a vocal opponent of the nascent neoclassical economics, particularly as propounded by his colleague Alfred Marshall and the Cambridge School. In economics, he sought to promote the historical method, making him one of the most leading advocates of the English historical school. Despite the sustained attacks levied by Cunningham, Marshall was sufficiently influenced by his pleas to try to include some more historical content in his work and operate more inductively in the derivation of his economic principles. However, he refused to accept Cunningham's main charge, that the validity of economic laws is conditional on historical, social, and cultural context. Cunningham's opposition to neoclassicism was not only one of method, but also of politics. Cunningham was deeply opposed to utilitarian philosophy and, oh man, I forgot to check out that's pronounced, laissez-faire politics. It's going to be probably something like laissez-faire or something. And penned several tracts defending labor unions and protectionism. He also resurrected much interest in old mercantilistic thoughts. Permanent prestige increased. Okay, I'm pretty sure that the British are lost to their communistic uprising. The Blight of 1909. Phytophthora infestans, the dreaded potato blight, has struck one of our farming provinces. Starving smallholders and in some places driving whole families from their homes, the potato blight has caused a localized famine that threatens to spread. Spare no efforts in relieving the local farmers. Lose 2% prestige. What needs for Prostrata? Prestige. Lower farming efficiency, pop militancy, local consciousness, but immigration push 75%. Or let them eat cake. Pop militancy. Wait, what is the difference? Oh, it's just much shorter. Yeah, we're gonna help them. They're our responsibility. So what's gonna happen here? Okay, there's one military unit being attacked by... Wait, who are they? British fascists. Oh my god, 164. What's the... Yeah, they're getting... Well, I think attrition is one of their least cause of concern. So we got here Bessemer steel. This method not only clean iron during the process of making it into steel, but it also allowed for the use of iron that earlier had been unusable because of its low grade. Oh, nice. Steel production throughput increased. And we get Heinrich Schliemann. Or Schliemann. No, it's Schliemann. Ah. Heinrich Schliemann was a German businessman and archaeologist, and an advocate of the historical reality of places mentioned in the works of Homer. Schliemann was an archaeological excavator of Troy, along with the Mycenaean sites of Mycenae and Tiryns. His work lent weight to the idea that Homer's Iliad and Virgil's Aeneid reflect actual historical events. Nice. Well, so while that is happening, we are having kind of peaceful day, aren't we? Encouraging order, I think we might switch that. Every time I will continue to attract immigrants, but I think we're gonna go with encourage laborers, no craftsmen in our other provinces. I really just ignored the economy because I'm letting it run its own course. But I'm thinking it might be a good idea to kind of look into it a bit and make it slightly stronger. This game is not focused on economy at all, but we will try to change that in a couple months. I'm not trying to change these, but you can see that when you know what you're doing, like this factory, they make way more money. So we'll try to make it slightly better in the future. Oh, and another major discovery, grammar schools. Early schools developed from those dedicated to teaching Latin and so advanced into the teaching of ancient Greek, English and other subjects such as mathematics and geometry. Education efficiency plus 20%. Nice. Wow, we're already reaching 25% literacy. That's not bad at all.